a new review with Uto. Like and subscribe if you like it. We start off with chapter 306 with Nagi back in the classroom. Nagi looks very bored and really depressed. Everywhere he goes is just a reminder of Bluelock, like the stairs where he met Rio and kids playing football on his right. And then he gets back on his bike and goes home. We see it's going to be like an endless cycle of Nagi going to school and then home. That's when Nagi asks himself if it's going to go on until he dies. Eventually we see him back on his bike and he says maybe he will not get fired up again ever in his life again. Then he starts pedaling quickly because he realized he would hate that and he wants to go back to Bluelock. Then we see Nagi regaining some little bit of light in his eyes and he says he wants to meet his fired up self again. Hey yo guys, peep the distance, I know his legs are done! But you guys must have wondered, what is Nagi's plan? Let me tell you guys, it's not a great plan. So his plan was to bike all the way to the facility, knock on the door and ask for one more chance. Okay guys, it's not a bad plan, but he could have done way better. But this makes me wonder, has other eliminated players from Bluelock done the same thing as Nagi, like knocking on the door asking for chances? Anyways, after getting no response he says he will be back again and rides back home. You guys probably thought the same as me, Nagi is going to come back with a better plan. Let me tell you guys, he did not come with a better plan. So next day we see him biking back to the facility with some camping gear. Yeah guys, that's his plan. He's going to camp outside of Bluelock. When he arrives, he knocks on the door again, asking him to let him in. But after no response, he sets out his big ass tent and starts camping. Yo Nagi, the Burger King needs people. Go apply for a job. Okay, that was not funny. Let's continue. After setting up his tent, Nagi is saying he will do anything to go back in Bluelock. I need you guys to remember this panel because it's going to be important. Then we see a small segment of Nagi waiting outside of Bluelock, either begging or doing a whole lot of nothing. Then a few days went by, like 2 to 3 days I would say. So yeah, Nagi has been there for a while, missing school and apparently he missed his birthday while camping outside of Bluelock. It's kinda crazy, but I also kinda respect it because he has nothing else in his mind except for getting back in Bluelock. After still not getting a response, that's when he realizes he could have just contacted anyone that's still in Bluelock. He thinks of contacting Isagi or even Barrel, but that's when he realizes that he still got his homeboy Rio. Okay guys, here comes a real heartbreaker. When he tries to contact Rio, he sees that he's blocked. Rio actually blocked Nagi. That's so crazy. You see, Nagi's obviously shocked as hell because it do be your day once, bruh. Damn. Nagi finally gets a response from Henri. She ignores him and tells him to go home or else he will call the police. Henri then tells Nagi that he's no longer connected to Bluelock. Damn, Henri, I didn't know you were like that. This is when the chapter takes a sad turn. When Nagi realizes and agrees with Henri. Rain starts pouring for some dramatic effect. He's wondering what he's doing even after his goodbye when he said everything is fine. He is disgusted by himself, thinking he could get another shot. He talks to himself saying that he has lost and he tried to rely on Rio again. Everyone else has moved on and he knows that. But he does not want to know that. He destroys his tent and hits the wall with full force, saying that he is the only one left behind. That's when Barasutsa arrives at the sound of thunder. Not gonna lie guys, I'm so done with this guy, bruh. Someone fire him, please. Anyways, Barasutsa greets Nagi saying hello genius and Nagi looks back, ending the chapter on a cliffhanger. So what do I think of this chapter? I think personally it was a really good chapter. We got some more insight on Nagi and his struggles he has to deal with. Also, like I said, this panel is important because he says he's willing to do anything. But will he take Barasutsa's offer and go down a wrong path? Or will he see through his bullshit and deny his offer? What do you guys think? Me personally, I think Ego or Henri is going to interrupt the conversation because there is literally a camera hanging there. So I hope they save Nagi. So how will Ego save Nagi? So basically, I think Nagi forgot about this contract, about this offer with Munchen City. So Ego needs to tell him about the contract, about the offer, so Nagi can go play football again. So the next chapter is called Bunny. What is it about? I don't know, but I've seen a lot of sources, a lot of people say on Reddit that it's about Isagi going to Barcelona to train and also meet a Newton 11 maybe, or possibly. Or maybe he's going to meet, say, Itoshi. What do you guys think? So this is the end of the video. Like, subscribe if you want more reviews, more videos, and I'll see you guys later.